What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another solo Leveling Arise video. Alright folks, let's talk a little bit about the overwhelming patch that's come out. Man, oh man, oh man. So we've got a lot of either really upset clients or we've got a lot of really happy players. And I'm going to be real with you guys. This patch was essentially the reset button on the game. Now, if you're new to the gacha scene, I'm going to explain how this all works a little bit, as I've done this numerous times for you guys, and I think it's important to kind of lay out the groundwork of how most gacha companies function, right? Their goal right now is to essentially make as many players into buyers, but at the same time, when the 1-year anniversary hits, guys, their goal is also to kind of, like I said, push that inevitable reset button. And that's essentially what's happened. So if you're a new player, you're coming in with a brand new scope of new artifacts, new events, new characters, etc. If you're an existing player, everything you've done from day one, whether it's early access or global, has been to manifest itself to this point where you have enough power now to work within the new confines that is the game, right? And what I mean by this is brand new artifacts, brand new levels, brand new monsters, brand new tiers, brand new story modes. This is the grind that is a gacha. Every year you can expect this, where when the 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, and I'm assuming it's going to go up to 7 to 10 years of anniversaries, you're going to have to essentially shift your mindset to being like, hey, all right, you know what? We're about to get a new anniversary. Most likely new things were going to come out in regards to grinding. It's time to get back to work. Right now, let's talk a little bit about the overwhelming thing that's happened in this game. Couple changes I want people to note. I'm getting a lot of people asking me, hey, Payne, the whole fusion system is bugged. Everything is missing. It's actually not missing. The way it works now, guys, is all of your fusion stuff now is actually under crafting. Okay, so let's go over some of these details, and I want to talk about this. So the weapons are now segregated. The actual crafting system is right here, right? So this is what you're referring to. But if you go under other, right, under other, right here, you guys see it? This is the old crafting system. It's all here now, okay? So your ruins and your fragments are all here, as well as some of the other items that are kicking around. So all of your craft does still intact work. It's just moved over to the crafting system rather than the fusion system. I know it's a little bit confusing. They never really announced this much, but it's there, okay? Now, number two, obviously we know this already. We have brand new artifacts. Again, I will give you guys a more thorough artifact testing results. I know Mouse did one already, which was actually fairly decent, but I'm still not convinced that that is enough to warrant understanding how some of these are going to work, because I feel like it's going to evolve as we level up, as we get new artifacts, as the proper stats kick in. But right now there are a load of artifacts. And I know a lot of people are very much reluctant on leveling them up or understanding how to use them. But the whole point is, this is what I said, the reset button, right? These new sets of gears are going to take at least a month for us to fully understand and to get good ones in order for us to actually farm. So I'm going live today, so make sure you join for that as well too. You guys will understand more of that. Now, another big one, of course, is the fact that Soren is out. That's right. On my free-to-play, I did actually push Soren to A5. There she is right there. Yeah, I had 110k Essence Stones plus 89 tickets. I ended up going down to 22k. I'm okay with this because I'm confident in the fact that by the time the 1 year anniversary hits, I will be back up to at least 80 to 100k again, because I know that's the 1 year anniversaries are usually very, very like generous with their giveaways, as well as the Essence Stones we're probably going to get. So I'm not too worried about this, guys. I'm actually very excited to use her. She's my favorite waifu. So great character. Check out my video if you need to know what's going on. Now, before I go any further, I do want to remind everybody the Content Creator Program is still going on. Now, one of the actual missions is the one I'm doing right now, giving you guys the April update, plus talking about Guild Wars. I'm going to talk about that very shortly as well. Remember to support. We have 2 new codes on the way for everybody once they get approved. I'll be sending those out to all folks. Right now, there's 2 active codes. With the extra 2 is going to be 4 in total. If you are not a supporter, click that support button, guys. You're always guaranteed your codes all the time, every single day. And remember, that every single day concept is for new supporters. Existing supporters already got their codes. It's 1 code per person, per account, period. Doesn't matter who it's from. So click that support button, guys. Get yourself into the program. Every season, you will have to renew in order to keep getting your codes. All right, now let's go back. One of the biggest changes they've made in the game, of course, is the Shadow Army being easier now to level up. Because hard mode reverse has come out and it's now available to us, you guys can see I went from level 100 to 108 very, very quickly. So everybody who is currently doing the catch-up mode, this is the time to do it, because reverse mode is going to help you clear a lot of your CP problems, which is your combat power problems, right? So your battle tier should be skyrocketing, essentially. I'm almost at the next battle tier already on my free-to-play. play. Yes, this is my free-to-play account, and you guys will be able to do the same by getting your Shadow Army up. Also, remember, there's a third page for the Armory that's come out, and it is important to remember, guys, you will be required to use Mark of Times 2 and also Mark of Time 1 to level up. So you're going to need both either way, and then you're going to need Essence Stones plus Battle Tier to go further. And they have introduced a Mark of Times 3 now, which is going to cost an arm and a leg to build. So keep that in mind when you are doing this. It's right over here, which costs 5 Mark of Times 2, which is crazy. So this is going to be a long-term investment in the third page, but it is a great way to get your power up. And yes, a lot of people are yet again upset at the amount it costs of Essence Stones to get this, but again, reset button, guys. This is meant to be long-term, okay? So don't run into this right away and you know, thinking you're gonna, especially as a free-to-play player, thinking you're gonna be getting everything you want. Now, before I go on to the actual section, which is the Guild Wars, I want to talk about the events that are going on right now. Wheel event is happening, obviously, for Surin. The Draw Point event is happening right now. Everybody and their moms should all be going for the Golden Tail Fox. This is all that matters. This whole event here is geared to get you a Golden Tail Fox. You guys can see right over here, I've actually pushed it now to A9 for mine without crafting anything. There it is right there on my free-to-play account. You can, as a matter of fact, craft one as well too, using 2 tickets. Now I used 2 more tickets. Sorry, I used 8 more tickets to craft 2 more Stormbringers to bring it to A4 on my free-to-play. But if I get 2 more tickets here, that'll allow me to get 1 more of these Golden Tail Foxes to complete the entire thing. That's 26 days away, guys, to do this. And remember that you can get tickets from either the shop as a free-to-play player, right over here, under the celebration coins, right? You can get 250 of them right there to get that. Or another easier way to do it, if you've been keeping up with it, is Simulation, right? Simulation Gate will allow you guys to buy the tickets on a weekly basis. And right now, this one resets in 5 days. So right over here, you guys can see, you guys can purchase it, okay? So remember, there's ways to buy these tickets. You need 2 of them to craft 1. It's absolutely worth it. Get yourself the Golden Tail Fox. That's where your focus should be. All right, now the other events that are going on, obviously, outside of that is the Match Isla event. Get yourself some resources, plus getting these points towards the loyalty thing. Do that. Maze Modification. Only use this, in my opinion, for the new artifacts, unless you have a super really good artifact that's old that you want to get to 100. That's, of course, happening again. The Soaring Growth event is happening as well, too. And then, of course, the Treasure Hunter event that's going on. So those are it. Now, Guild Wars. This is big, okay? This is big. Now, the way Guild War work, it has changed a lot, and I want to focus on this specifically. Now, there are 2 different methods of getting through this boss. Number 1, you guys can see the recommended elements are no longer every element, as mentioned before. Now it's fire, water, and wind, and you guys can see your personal record again, same way as before. But the challenge count, total rage count is here, and there's two different sets now. You can do team A and B on the first one, and then the next boss you have to do another 2 teams, total of 12 units instead of 9, making 2 different battles happen. The all-out war section over here, you guys can see, is a brand new event that's going on, and you can see the ranking of your guild through the total wars. Not only are you able to get yourself more guild points, but you're also going to be able to get yourself some rewards. You guys can see these rewards, for example, will give essence stones, rune fragments, weapon tickets, more guild points, traces of shadows, and gold, right? And you guys can see they all differ variously depending on the level that you hit, right? So there's A, S ranks, etc. So make sure, guys, you are in fact getting these done. This is going to be big for your guild and a great way for you to earn yourself some crazy good rewards. All right, so that's how it works, guys. You guys can check your last rank when you guys complete it. Obviously, this won't happen. This is the first time doing it, but it is important to remember there is now 2 teams rather than 1, and there's 6 units per team rather than 9. All right, there you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped out a lot of you guys. Focus on getting your story mode done, guys, and then what I would suggest after getting story mode done, which is reverse essentially, go into your Battlefield of Trials, complete Battlefield of Trials as far as you can, and don't forget there's a challenge one as well too, which will help you guys get a lot of essence stones. And come join me live. I'll be doing that today as well. All right, folks, again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.